Hello, Teacher Maria Online, take 11. Well, you can see the sanitizer behind me, far there, far away, but no kids. Not nice at all. So, for the grade 11s, we are going to work on the foundation of Access database. So, let's start working on the foundation. Ready for war paint? Yes, foundation. Ooh, wow. Oh, look here. Foundation. Oh, wait. We have to do the lesson. Right. Let's get to Access. Okay, let's get on with it. Now, we're going to go to Access. Right. We are searching. I type ACC. There we go. Access. Right. This is very basic introduction to all of it. Here we go. We choose a blank database. Right. Then it will give you an option to change the name, and an option with this little folder to browse where you would like to save it. Right. When you've done all of that, you press create. This is a basic, very basic. It starts with one table. On the left hand side it's called table 1. Right, and it has only an ID and click to add a field. So if you click somewhere and you type something, and you click on the next field, or use your arrows to type something, next arrow, right. This will show you at the top. It gives you an ID number, and it gives you a specific field, field number 1, field number 2, field number 3. So each one of these columns is a field. It's normally a category, or just one single fact that gets entered into this. Right. The ID is normally sequential, auto-numbering it from a specific number. You can specify the number or not. Then, if you want to save this while this table is open, it will not save. So table 1 is currently open. There on the right hand side is a closed table 1. Or if you go right click on table 1, you can click on close. Otherwise, if I try to save it, I save it as an Access database. The moment I click Save As, it says all open objects must be closed prior to continuing this operation. Do you want Microsoft Access to close the objects? So if I say yes, it will actually close my table. If I say no, it won't allow me to save. Right, so this table must be closed first. Okay, so there on the right hand side, if you press close, do you want to save the changes to the design? And you say yes. Then it asks you what you want table 1's name to be, because we've never named it. Then you can click there and change it. Click on OK. Right, and then you can save it. File, save as, and whatever you save it as, it will immediately allow you to save it. Right, I'm not going to save yet. When I'm on table 1, double click to allow it to go inside. Right, I've got a lot of little things in there. If I go to this option, view, the top left hand corner, you get your data sheet view, which you currently have, and your design view. This is where you can change your different fields, the names. So if I never changed the names before, now I can change them. And you can see auto number. It auto numbers from a certain number. Right, values at the bottom here, long integer. Right, if you look here at the bottom, there's a general and a lookup. Right, so there's lookup and there's a general. General tells you your field size. This is a long integer, and if you go to the right hand side, there are more options. Replication ID, new values, increment. Right, if you go to the right hand side, there's a drop down arrow for random, which will be very random to use. Right, the format, if you want to change the format, what kind of number it is, what kind of, see there you can have it even as currency or euro, percentage, scientific, whatever. The caption, if you needed to add a caption, indexed, yes or no, and text alignment. So if I click there on the general, I go to the drop down, I can align my text left, center, right, whatever. Right, if I go to field number 2, there it says short text, but if I go to general, the field size, this is 225. This is too big if you only want a name and a surname, because then children can type in paragraphs. That will not be suitable, so then you change the field size. So if I go backspace, there to only 25, that's much better. Right, and then here you get different format again. Caption default value, so in here if you want to have a default value set, like where they asked you to add in a specific word, you can add the word in there and it will add it automatically to your field. Then, right, what else? Text alignment at the bottom as well. If you have required, if you change required to yes, it means this field must be entered. Otherwise, they will not allow you to finish entering the table. So if it's a required field, you change it to yes. Right. Alright, if we are in viewing the data sheet instead of the design view, over here you can change your row height. If you go right click, there you can change your row height. That is important for one of the questions that you've had. Right, so this, oh, and if you needed to delete records, over here is the delete record. Okay, you can even right click on the word table 1 and rename it there. So you don't have to rename it by trying to open it. You can rename by pressing right click. Right, then remember you have to close the table, otherwise it won't allow you to save. Okay, I wish you all the best. Goodbye.